What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Carmen Estella, and today we've got another mukbang. Welcome back, guys. I'm so happy to have you here today. Today we are doing one of the regulars, sausage, rice, cucumbers, some shrimp, and some sausage. I think I said that. And this is B Loves butter sauce. And you guys know I add water to it. I just add like a stick of butter, and then I add water to it to get it like that consistency. I thought I had more cucumber, but I guess I didn't, so I grabbed a jalapeno. And to drink today, we've got our San Pellegrino. I don't know why I bought this parsley. I had green onions. So how are we doing today, guys? Happy weekend. I'm thirsty. And then these sausages are beef sausages. I threw those in the air fryer. So that's why they look like that. All right, so let's say grace. Amen. So yeah, let's dig in, y'all. Oh no, probably too close. Too close. Shoot. I might have to grab it. I'm gonna do it from back here. How we doing, y'all? Y'all still recovering from Turkey Day? If y'all have not tried this combo, you have to. It is so delicious. It's like so easy, so affordable. It's one of them days, y'all. These mukbangs aren't always perfect. Anyways, y'all, I had a little story time I wanted to tell. I feel like we've been doing like topics, so we can do a story time. So anyway, we'll get right into it. So, do y'all remember y'all first high school sweetheart? Are you guys still together? Did y'all break up? Why did y'all break up? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, I had seen a post about him. Anyways, it wasn't about him. It was his post. Somehow it came up, but you know, on Facebook. like if someone else posts it or share it, it comes up, right? So anyways, this is what I thought about him. I'm like, this will be a great story time. But anyways, me and this guy, we were talking most of my high school times, right? From like 9th grade. From 9th grade to 12th grade, right? That's how they do it here. And you know how it is, like you're together, you're breaking up, you're making out, you know. In high school, everything's so toxic and so, you know, you're young. Honestly, you shouldn't be having no high school sweethearts. I get why they don't really last, because you don't even know yourself that well, right? So, he lived in another state. So, every time he would come out here for, like, Sadie's and, like, homecoming, stuff like that. I remember one time, we were, like, matching. I think that's Sadie's. And I had found out that he went to someone else's too. I think that's how it was, y'all. This was like 10 years ago. But I was really upset. I was really sad about that. And I remember I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Like, so he was basically doing it double, like doing 2 Sadies or 2 proms or 2 homecomings. I forgot. So I was like, you know, I can't do this, you know. And of course, you know what they say. We weren't talking at the time, or you broke up with me, so the first thing they do is go talk to someone else. You know how that goes. So, of course, me being young, go back, talk to him again. He keeps promising me that he's gonna come, move back to Vegas, and or whatever. So we're talking. Now in high school, I kept myself really, really busy. I was working. I was a lifeguard, so, you know, I was able to buy my own shoes and I got my first car, all that good stuff, right? So, I would buy him shoes for like Christmas and, you know, just, you know what you do when you're in love, you know. Now from lifeguarding, I was friends, we had a mutual friend. I knew her and then she had known him. They were friends, you know, growing up. So now, y'all, now I'm getting some more information from her. She's telling me about his past and, you know, whatever. Now, I don't think at first she wanted to tell me, but she knew that he was seeing someone else. of course, as his friend, and I had just met her. So, didn't think nothing of it. I mean, I was sad, but I believe it was the same girl. Whatever, y'all. I was young, dumb, and I didn't like anyone else in my school. And he was like a year or two ahead of me. So, we're gonna say my friend's name was Jessica, but that wasn't. It wasn't. That's not her name. But she. Okay, so now I'm a senior. I have my stuff together. You know, we're talking. And I had like half days of school, so you know, and I believe he moved out. He moved back out here, y'all. So he was living out here, and this is a man that I gave my virginity up to, so it was a big deal. Cause I remember it was my senior year. I was a little late compared to a lot of girls, so. I will never forget this day. Like I said, I only had half days of school, so I would go in, not for the morning, afternoon. And somehow, a few people at the school had already known. But I go to class, and I believe it wasn't like, I think it was like fashion or something, some type of class. It wasn't like, anyways, I found out that he had a baby on the way from my friend Jessica. She had told me. Y'all. He got a girl pregnant. And y'all, it broke my heart. It really did. So back then, y'all, we used to have the flip phones. You know what I mean? I think I had the Dwayne Wade Sidekick. So I was, you know, I excused myself from the class. I left for the day. I was blowing him up. I don't know if he had a phone or I don't remember. I just know I didn't hear from him for like a couple of days. He finally called. And I just remember like saying, like asking if it was true. What were you thinking? Oh my God, you know. I cried for days. I missed a few days of school, which I never did, you guys. Like, I never played hooky. I never ditched. I never did none of that. Like, I couldn't. Like, I was like, you know, I had this car. Like, I had school. I had work. I loved working and I loved going to school. I took some days off and cried, and we broke up. And I was like, that's it. We talked so he had to move back. Like, he already moved back, but he was going back and forth, like, from Vegas to, I believe, Texas. And he had to move back because the girl wasn't really taking care of the baby like that. So he had to be like the main provider and the main, you know, the parent. The girl wasn't really in the baby's life like that. I don't know now. I just remember the baby was living with him and his folks. So, yeah, y'all. All I could say is I'm so blessed that I dodged a bullet. Like, imagine if it was me that got pregnant. It's enough work for me now at 30, having a baby. And thank God I could provide for it, for Cyrus. But what was I going to do at 18, 19 years old? 17, 18, 19. You know, going to school, going to work, my parents working. Like, who would, you know, yeah, I'd have to be in daycare and stuff, but imagine how much that'd get, and that'd get expensive, and we're just young. He didn't have a real career, you know, like, how could he afford it? Like, it was just, now that I'm looking back at it, I'm just like, I give him a big thumbs up for stepping up and being the father. But I'm not sure their situation or, you know, how it was, because after that I had to just distance myself from him, and I was just like, I can't do this, you know, like, there's so much I could take, you know. But if I can give you ladies an advice, it would be, if he's cheated, most likely he's gonna do it again. And if you're young, like in high school or college, and your partner is constantly cheating on you or whatever, girl, just leave. Because trust me, you don't want to be the one that does get pregnant or does get married and then he's still doing what he's doing and then you're stuck with him. Because then, you know, people are just going to be like, why is she with this man? And you don't want that. I'm sure people looked at me like that when I was dating him, but at the time there wasn't a lot of people at he didn't go to my school and he was older, so not a lot of people knew him. And he was living out of town, you know, he was all over the place. It was just toxic. And God really saved me on that one, because I'm telling y'all, it could have been me. Back then, like, protection wasn't like a big thing. Like, this is around like 16 and pregnant type times. So we were just like learning, like, oh, what? Like, no, I mean, yeah, they teach you in sex ed class, but it wasn't like, you know, like my parents weren't even really talking about it. You know, my mom didn't even think I was on that type of time, but I was still late. I was a late bloomer at 18 or 19. No, 18. Yeah, because it was, I graduated at 18. So yeah, y'all, just be careful who you're laying down with, and just make sure you really know that person before you marry them, and, you know, do the whole shebang. Just make sure you really know who you're with. But yeah, y'all, that was my story time. My little high school days. They seem so behind me, but yeah, I thought it was funny. I was like, I'm definitely gonna tell them that. And then I have another series of that we're gonna start next video. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for eating with me. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, and please give this video a big thumbs up. And then on my Rider days, you know I love you guys. All right, so take care of yourself and your mental health, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.